Let's talk about that because we do have rain chances coming our way, and it is a Colorado low actually, but it's way too warm for it to be in snow, of course, so we're not even going to use that verbiage. Instead, we have pretty much a soggy weekend because that same low that we're seeing in eastern Montana does move its way northeast, sits on us, and that's why we're going to be seeing a couple of days of rain. So enjoy the blue skies because this is our last day, honestly, for quite some time that we're going to see this, honestly, for the next 7 days. We're kind of locked in with this. So 63 today. Winds are turning east at 15 miles per hour. We're starting to see a few clouds build into the Minot area, and I do think by this evening we'll start to see a few more. But 25-mile-per-hour gusts there. I still think we're going to max out about 30 today, as well as those temperatures just shy of 70 degrees here on the Cinco de Mayo. So as we're rolling towards the late night hours, you're still devouring your chips and salsa, 58 at that point. But once we go into the afternoon here for lunch to dinner, it's just lovely, right about 70 degrees. The only thing is we will have that breeze going for us. So not quite as warm as yesterday. We're still trimming down those temperatures, and we definitely do for our weekend. And it starts with the overnight hours. Still, yes, on the warm side, but here comes that cloud cover. It's keeping in all of that heat from the daytime hours, keeping us warm like a blanket. So that's where it's trapped. So mid-40s we go. But then we go into our Saturday afternoon. Instead of the 70s, it's more like the 60s on the lower end of that, to even the upper 50s for us on Sunday, and you bet it's still coming in with some wind. So honestly, this whole weekend's kind of drizzly and kind of icky. Now for Saturday, I do think areas south of the interstate has a better chance of rainfall than northern areas, but then the northern areas on Sunday have a better chance. And when I say that, north of the interstate at that point compared to on Sunday. But in the meantime, we are going to keep it on the breezy side too. So with the wind, we have the rain and the cooler temperatures. It's not going to be a good day for yard work, but those winds pretty much all weekend long today and tomorrow will be out of the east before we start to see a northeast flow for us on Sunday. And that's because now that low is on top of us. So as we go to tomorrow morning, we're starting to see the rain showers build in the southwest, holding off in Dickinson, but then Bismarck, it's still debatable if we're going to see this. It is very often on. It's not a widespread rain. So this might look a little daunting. It's not. So it's going to break apart. But off and on showers is the basic gist of our forecast here all the way through Monday. And Monday keeps us going in the 60s. Now there is also a chance of seeing some thunderstorms. Nothing expected to be severe, but that's for tomorrow. But the overall precip between now and through Sunday, 3/4 of an inch for those in Fargo, Wahpeton, where we go to Jamestown, where you might not necessarily need it, but where we need it is in western central North Dakota with 1/2 inch to about 3/4. Krista, the 7-day does keep the rain chances in the 7-day, of course, for 7 days. So that's the magic number here, 7 days of rain.
7 days of rain coming our way.
Yeah, pretty much. But off and on, that's the big story.
Hey, maybe we'll get a little bit of sunshine in between.
I think Tuesday would be our best chance there.
All right, well,